Welcome to Raj classes. Those who are watching our videos, please like and subscribe our channel. Today we will discuss about the if statement in C. If statement in C. It is a two-way decision statement. Two-way decision statement. It is conditional decision making and branching control statement. It is conditional decision making and branching control statement. Clear? There are four forms of if statement. How many forms? Four forms. What are those? There are four forms of if statement. What are those? Simple if statement. Simple if statement. Second one is if else statement. Third one is nested if else statement. Then fourth one is what? Else if ladder. Else if ladder. Clear? So there are four forms of if statement, and if is a what? Two-way decision statement. Clear? All of it clear? Now come to what? Simple if statement. Simple if statement. Clear? Come to the syntax part. What is the syntax of if statement? Clear? Syntax is just see if, then inside bracket this will be test expression or condition. Test expression or condition, and this is statement 1, statement 2, like this. You can write multiple statements also. Then this is the end of if, and statement X. Clear? This is the syntax of if. If, test expression or test condition. There will be one expression or condition which will result either true, that is non-zero value, or false, that is 0. If the test expression or condition results true or any non-zero value, then this statement or statements under if will execute. Clear? Otherwise, this statement will not execute. It will directly come to statement X. This is called if body part. If body part or if block, or if block. So statement 1 and statement 2 are the statements under if block, but statement X is not a statement under if block. You can see here. Clear? Now see the flow chart of if. this is start, then this is decision, what, expression or condition, clear? If this is true, then what will happen? Now the statements under if block will execute. Clear? If this condition is true, then statements under if block will execute. If this condition is false, it will directly come to what? Statement X. Clear? If condition is true, it will first execute the statements under if block, then it will come to what? Statement X. Then this is the end of what? Your closure. Clear? First start, it will check the test expression or condition. If this condition is true, it will execute the statements under if block. Then it will execute statement X. Then stop. If condition is false, it will not execute this part, the statements under if block. It will directly come to statement X. Then stop. Clear? Now let us take one example. All of you clear? Let us take one example. Write a program. If there is a question, write a program. Write a C program. To find a given number is positive or negative. If this is the question, then what is the program? You know, hash include stdio.h. Hash include stdio.h. Because this is standard input output header file. We have to include in our file because we are using what? Printf, scanf, predefined functions. Then this is integer main. Clear? Then integer number. I am taking one variable integer number. Then printf enter a number. We have to input what? A number. Then scanf %d ampersand number. Clear? Next, we have to check. Here we have to use the if statement. We have to use if statement. If, what is the condition to check a number is positive or negative? If number greater than 0, then it is positive. If number less than 0, it is negative. If number greater than 0, this is the condition. Then what we have to print? print percentile D is what? Positive, comma, this is number. We have to print that number. That means some 5 is positive, 7 is positive, like this. Clear? If another condition I am giving for negative numbers. If number is less than 0, number is less than 0, then what we have to print? Print what? Printf. Printf percentile D is negative. Clear? We are using printf and scanf. These are the predefined functions. That's why we are including stdio.h. Clear? Then return 0. Integer main, so return 0. Return 0. Semicolon. Clear? And the end of main. This is a small program which will print, which will check whether the given number is positive or negative. Whether the given number is what? Positive or negative. You are inputting a number here in scanf, then you are checking if number greater than 0, then this is positive number. If number less than 0, this is negative number. Clear? Then return 0, this is the end of. When this program will execute, what will happen? It will ask, enter a number. Enter a number. Clear? Suppose I am inputting 5. Clear? Then 5 will store in what? Number. In number, variable number. Then if number greater than 0, 5 greater than 0, yes, then printf percentile D is positive, comma number. Number value will be print at percentile D. So 5 is positive. So it will display 5 is what? Positive. Clear? Again, it will check if number less than 0, 5 less than 0, but 5 is greater than 0. So it will not go inside if. It will not print this statement. It will go directly return 0, and this is the end of program. So what will the output? Our output will be what? Enter a number 5 and 5 is positive. This much. Clear? This is the use of if statements. Then remember some points. Students always mistake in these points. If I am writing if condition, then curly braces, and this is the end of curly braces, and these are the statement. There may be one statement, there may be more than one statement inside if. If there is only one statement, you need not have to give this curly braces. You need not have to give this curly braces. If there are more than one statements, if there are more than one statements, then you must have to use what? Curly braces. You must have to use curly braces. Clear? If there is one statement, you may not have to use curly braces. You may use, but you need not have to use curly braces. Clear? If there are more than one statements, you must have to use the curly braces. If you don't use the curly braces in case of multiple statements, what will happen? Just see, if suppose I am taking integer x equal to suppose 9. Clear? If x equal to 9, x equal to 9, then printf hi printf by. Clear? There are two statements. I want to keep these two statements inside if. So I must have to use what? Curly braces. Because there are more than one statements. I have already told. If you don't give these curly braces, what will happen? In this case, if you don't give the curly braces, then what will happen? The first statement will comes under if, and the second statement will not, or second statement onwards will not come under if. So what will the result? If this condition is true, then this statement will execute. If this condition is false, this statement will not execute. But this statement or this statement onwards will not depend upon this condition. Clear? Clear? This is one thing you should remember. Another thing, that student always confuse whether we will give semicolon after the end of if, we will give semicolon or not. After the end of if, we will give semicolon or not. We know in C, we give semicolon after end of each statement. After end of each statement. Suppose you can see here, this is one statement, printf something. Clear? We have given semicolon. Integer number, we have given semicolon. Printf enter a number, we have given semicolon. These are the statements in C. After end of statement, each statement, we are giving semicolon. But you can see after end of if, we have not given any semicolon. Why? Because this if statement is not ending here. It is ending where? Here. In the end of curly braces. It is ending here. If it will end here, then we will give semicolon. But it is ending not in that statement, in that line, but it is ending at the end of this curly braces. Clear? If we give semicolon here, then what will happen? There will be no error. There will be no error. But what will happen? The if will end here. If we give semicolon at the end, the if will end here. And the statement printf will not come under if. Will not come under if. Just see one example. What I am telling, just see one example. Printf, same example, printf I, then printf by. Clear? If x is greater than 9. Condition. Clear? Clear? Now see. There is no semicolon at the end of if. There is no semicolon at the end of if. Suppose I am giving semicolon at the end of if. Then what will happen? I have already told, if will end here. If will end here. Then this statement, this printf high will not come under what? If. Will not come under if. Here I have not given any curly braces. So this printf by will not comes under what? If statement. Clear? So what will happen in this case? Integer x equal to 9. If x greater than 9. If x greater than 9. Condition is true or false? Condition is false. So it should not be executed according to you. It should not be executed because condition is false. This statement comes under if. And this statement will execute. According to you, this statement will execute. But I have given semicolon here. Just see, I have given semicolon here. So if statement will end here. If statement will end here. This statement will not come under if. So what actually will be the result? Whether the condition is true or false, as this statement not comes under if, this statement will execute. Whether this condition is true or false, this statement will execute. So the result will be hi and bye. Clear? This will be the result. All of it clear? These things you should remember so that you will never confuse in case of using if. Clear? Today we'll stop here, and in next video we'll discuss about the if else statement. If else statement. Thank you.